Welcome back to our all-new Big Picture show. I hope you had as much fun as we did last week. And I don't know about you, but I thought Tim Timmons, Bella, and the worship team were amazing. Last week at Camp Kooky Looky, the counselors got into a crazy food fight, and they didn't obey Kate's kitchen rules. Hey, that reminds me of our big picture question. Why should we obey God?
We saw how they disobeyed, but in the end, Kate forgave them. I'm so glad that when we disobey God, He still chooses to forgive and love us. That's exactly why we are discovering here at Camp Kooky Looky we can obey God because He loves us. I can't wait to see what else happens this week at the camp games.
Lions, tigers, bear! Oh no. Lions, tiger. Oh my gosh! I fell asleep planning the camp games! I need to get a hold of John. Pick up, come on. No, I gotta try this. John, come in. John? Okay, I got it. John, hello, if you can hear me, can you please come to my office and pick up the game plans? We must beat Sassy Cassie. We will not cheat. We will play fair. It will be great. I will be the bigger person, and we will not be defeated. Not today.
Okay, so I think we need to hear this literally every single day, like old people and young people, that we are loved no matter what. Like there's nothing we can do to say, make God go, you know what, I love you more, or I love you less today. Check us out.
Your love's not based on how I sing, on how I dance, how high I spring. Your love's not based on anything but that I'm your child. Your love's not based on my good deeds, on my good looks, how smart I seem. Your love's not based on anything but that I'm your child. Thank you, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, one, for the work you've done in me. 'Cause of your great love, unconditional
Wow, that was an amazing time of worship. I just love worshiping our God together.
Me too. Let's check back in with our friends at Camp Kukiluki. Who will win the camp games this year? Our friends at Camp Kukiluki or Tiki Taki?
Carly, do you think the counselors and campers will play fair and obey the rules?
I sure hope so, but I won't be surprised if they slip up. They are always up to something. I can't wait to see. Be on the lookout for our big picture question and answer. Do you remember what it is? Let me remind you. Our big picture question is, why should we obey God?
Because he loves us.
Cassie?
Bonnie?
Cassie?
Bonnie?
Cassie?
Are we really gonna keep doing this?
Are we really gonna keep doing this? Why are you in my office?
Well, I'll tell you why I'm in your office.
Tell me.
Because I think that I need to be up here, in here with you, director to director. Why? Because I need to make sure your team doesn't cheat.
Us cheat? I'm so sorry. Last time I checked, you have cheated every single year, especially when we were kids.
Oh, boo. You still are upset that I am the winner.
You're not the winner, but how about this? Out of all fairness at the game, we go ahead and introduce it together.
Fine by me.
So the game is...
Defend the flag.
The flag. Defend the flag, and the rules are to
Make sure that each team keeps their flag.
Yes,
Or should I say, for your team to not lose their flag to ours. Okay.
Well, that's so funny. We will win. Let's go ahead and look at them. How about that? Yeah, with my binoculars. You should have brought your own. No, they're mine. They're mine.
And so, that's step 37 on how to wear a headband properly.
To repeat, one.
Stop it!
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have time for this, guys. Now listen. It's war out there. This is defend the flag. And I need to see your game faces. Let me see it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Good job. But remember, no matter how much they pull your hair, we always
Pull back.
play fair. Stop it.
Stop it.
Always play fair. What is that I hear? Is that Big Mac attack? My arch nemesis?
Oh, little John.
You're afraid to even come near me. I get, okay, you're not afraid.
Bring it on, John.
Listen, you and your little cronies from Kraft Macaroni and Cheese.
Okay,
From
John.
Loserville, the enemy camp, Tiki
John.
Tiki Wa Losers,
Go
whatever.
call your mom.
Listen, nice flag, bro.
Oh, you mean this? The winning flag?
Oh, winning flag. Not this here.
We are going to have a fair game of defend your flag,
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
where the goal is to defend your flag.
Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
On your mark, get set, go.
All right. Listen up, team. Get in here. Huddle up. Listen, this is not a time to play fair. In fact, we're going to go a little outside the rules. I want Jacob take the flag to the boathouse as fast as you can. Hide it there. They'll never find it. It's going to be awesome.
But John, that's outside of the boundaries of the game.
Whoa. Stop it.
Stop it.
This is no time to think about the rules and following the rules and being It's is about winning. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. All
Let's
right,
go.
Let's go.
We're going to win this thing. Oh, that was so fun, guys. And we looked incredible doing it. These headbands, I told you.
Look who it is.
Whoa.
If it's not Little John himself.
That's Mr. Little John to you, Mac Mini.
Hey, Little Johnny, how about you get out of here?
I don't think so, MacBook Not So Pro.
Okay.
I'm fighting right now.
gosh.
You feel it. It'll hurt your hands.
Little Johnny John McJohnerson.
Sick burn, Macintosh Apple, macadamia
right.
nut. I could do this all day. Mackinac Island, Michigan. I looked it up on Google Maps. It's a real place.
It's not even real!
Cut to the chase, buddy.
All right, let's cut to
What's
the
your
chase.
deal? What's your deal?
I don't see a flag. Where's your flag?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't have a flag. We did look good while we were playing, but I don't see a flag on you either, Spanky.
Oh, you don't see a flag? Because my team
No.
absolutely
No.
has a flag.
How?
Here's the thing. We don't need luck to win, John. We just have to think like a cheater would. And you know what? I think as the rightful winners, we get to take over the camp for a day.
Let's just take a look.
You're so predictable. It's so easy. It's not even that fun anymore. And now, step aside while Camp Tiki Talkie takes over Camp Cookie Wookie Lookie Mookie. I just can't with this name. Is it about a cookie or a guy named Lukey?
Where do you even get that from? It is Koo, Key, Lou, Key.
Whatever. Because today, it's Camp Tiki Talkie. And we're taking over.
Oh no, I can't believe that just happened. Tiki Talkie is taking over the camp.
I think it's safe to say that the Camp Kooky Looky campers are facing a big consequence for not playing fairly. They really do keep making the same mistake over and over.
Reminds me of myself sometimes. I know the right thing to do and don't always choose to do it. None of us are perfect, are we?
We sure aren't. That makes me think of our friends, Dude Not Perfect. Let's check in to see what they're up to today.
What's up? I'm Chad.
And I'm Tad.
And together we are dudes.
Who aren't perfect. Hey Chad, life's a little tough right now. Do you need a hug?
I like that, Tad. Just kind of.
Last week we took a trip to culinary school.
This week we're taking a trip to the courts.
Basketball trick shots. Ball is life.
Dude, how'd the boys get here?
I don't know, bro, but we best shoot some hoops if you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Music got the best in me.
What's up? For our first shot, we got my man Brad over there. About to hit the Tony Hawker Shocker.
What can I do?
And now it's time for the brain shaker. Hey, let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Hey, you already know, bro.
Hey! Yeah! You already know.
Hey, one more shot from the three.
Heck yeah, bro! I'll feed you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, boys, hit me with one. Boys, you gotta get him. Boys, you gotta go now. Go, run.
I got it.
Mariners kids, don't forget this Friday, July 10th. What are they sending in, Nolan?
They gotta send in their videos. You and your best friend that are gonna be on the show, send in your videos by this coming Friday.
That's right. Tropical Run is happening in just a few weeks, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So send them in this Friday.
This Friday.
Midnight. It's gonna be total chaos.
Those dudes, Tad and Chad, are hysterical. I can't wait to see what they do next week.
Carly, I don't know if you've noticed, but the lessons we're learning at Camp Kooky Looky remind me a lot of the lessons God teaches us in the Bible.
I thought the same thing. Let's listen to Tim Timmons as he tells us the true Bible story about why we should obey God.
Hey you guys, Tim Timmons here again. So excited to see you. My family, we've loved being with you for these weeks. So we got 2 more weeks with you, okay? So it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so I've got a question. What is a warning? Okay, you've been told warnings before, right? I've been warned. When I was a kid, I remember we were doing s'mores over a big fire, and it was awesome because I kind of love s'mores. And so after we were done, they put this cover over the fire, but it had all these holes in it so you could see through, you know, those things. And I remember my parents specifically saying, hey, Timmy, don't grab this and pick it up because, buddy, your hands are going to get totally burned. And I'm like, yeah, totally, right. But here's the problem. I saw a marshmallow, it was like a lonely marshmallow. It was literally calling to me saying, hey, Tim, would you come and just eat me? So I saw it, I'm like, maybe I could just go grab it. And so I remember kind of trying to grab the hot handle, and it totally burned my hands, right? My parents warned me, but I had different things that I wanted to do. Okay, so here's where we are in our story. Judah, remember we've been talking about the kingdom of Judah. It's now been taken over, just like the camp that we've been watching. And they've actually been taken over because they cheated, and this is what happened. Same thing happened with the kingdom of Judah. They've been taken over because of their sin. And sin, remember we've talked about this before, sin is like if we are getting in a boat and we're going to Catalina, and it's like all of a sudden we see a dolphin over here, we start going over there, and God's going, hey, you guys, would you just start aiming back at me? And join him all week long. And so when we start going over here and going different ways and maybe sinning in some ways, he's saying, you guys, I love you like crazy, but would you just start walking with me? So sin is really not living God's best for you and not living God's best for me, right? So I start aiming these other directions and God's saying, just join me, just be with me. When we hear God say, hey guys, don't cheat, you know what? Don't lie about things, or don't think that you're better than other people, or don't judge. He's not just saying, don't do these things, little people. He's saying, don't do these because they're going to hurt you. They're going to hurt me. It's not just don't do them, but that's the whole point. That's God's heart for you and for me. And that was really his heart for the people of Judah in this moment. But when they said, no, I don't want to listen to the heart of God. We want to go our way. That's kind of when stuff starts going wrong. And God is inviting you and God is inviting me in this season to start aligning, to start aiming at our hearts towards his heart. And remember, we talked about this a few weeks ago, when we join Jesus, that we just stop when we're in the middle of something, and I know I shouldn't be doing this. We stop and we just pray for a second and say, Jesus, can I just align with your heart? The other day, my family and I, we went into a garage and we saw this hummingbird that was like stuck in our garage, and it was like hitting the walls everywhere. It was crazy. And I'm trying to tell a hummingbird, like, whatever language that would be. I'm like, hey, hummingbird, that's the way out. It's right there. Do you not see it? And the hummingbird kept going over here, and it's like exhausted. And so I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. I can't talk to the hummingbird because he doesn't speak my language. And so we left the hummingbird in there overnight, and it was still there the next morning, and I couldn't really talk to it. I didn't know what to do. What if I became a hummingbird and I could say, and I spoke in hummingbird language and said, oh my gosh, hummingbird, you're stuck in this place. This is not awesome, but out there is awesome. Let me help you. Would you join me? Let's walk out there. And guys, that's really what Jesus has done for us. Is Jesus became a man and said, I know you, I love you, and because of that, I'm going to actually speak to you and invite you to join me. Even in the midst of our stuff, when we go the wrong way, he says, I love you like crazy. Would you join me? So this week, you guys, we're going to join Jesus again. So if you need to write JJ or whatever, when we're about to kind of, do something that we know isn't right, let's just stop, take a deep breath, and say, Jesus, I just want to join you. Help me. So let's do that this week, you guys.
Here are the grapes you asked for, Sir Macklemore.
Thank you so much. That's beautiful. You know what? Actually, I don't want those. I would much rather have iced tea with ice. Actually, let's just do a tea without ice.
Okay, who made you king?
I think that'd be you.
Oh, just once. Could we please win?
Maybe we should just do the right thing from the beginning.
Jeez, losing stinks.
Actually, Jacob, I think you're the one who stinks. When's the last time you showered?
Well, me and my cabin, we decided that we weren't gonna shower all week. It's going really well.
So gross.
All right, here is your tea with no ice, or ice with no tea, or whatever, your worship.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I think it's time to go.
Oh, so soon.
Until next year.
Listen, guys, I'm so sorry. I totally messed up. I'm your leader. I was supposed to be listening and I cheated. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Forgiven!
Wait! What? Not so fast. You made us cheat. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, we had to put up with her camp takeover all day and Jacob's smell.
Oh,
Jacob, you really need to shower.
It's right.
It's righteous.
Gross.
Oh.
Okay, come on. Now, you made a mistake.
I did.
Will you ever do it again?
No, I won't do that again.
Well, then that's it. Here, Jacob. Oh, it's really
Thank
gross.
you.
Here.
Wow.
This is a forgiveness flower.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's going in my headband.
Wear it well.
Sorry I missed all the fun games today. I heard it was a rocking good time.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Did we learn anything?
Yeah, we learned not to cheat. It's so not worth it.
Sorry you had a rough day. You know what makes me feel better when I have a bad day? Worship.
That's a great idea. Worship always reminds me of what's important in life. And I think about how many times God has forgiven me and that I also need to forgive others. Even like that guy, Mac. Hit it, sister.
So one of the coolest things, you guys, is that God's love is not based on how we do things or how we don't do things. He loves us just because we're his kids. How cool is that? So thank you, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, one, for the work you've done in me. Because of your great love, because of your great love, unconditional, I know whose I am. I'm yours. You ready? I'm completely yours. Yeah. I'm completely yours. I'm completely yours. Because everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. All right, here we go. There's a city that calls me by name. Here we go. There's a city that calls me by name. Yes, as I run this race, I am cheered by the saints. There's a city that calls me by name. Here we go. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid. So I won't be afraid. This my hope, come what may. Where I go with you.
my soul. Your kingdom is my home. So I don't walk alone. All right, kids, let's sing it. Here we go. Your breath upon these bones. Good. Your fire in my soul. Your kingdom is my home. So I don't walk alone. Here we go. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you, Jesus. Here we go. So I won't be afraid. This my hope, come what may. Where I go, and I go with you. Here we go. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. This my hope, come what may. Where I go with you. All right, you ready? Here we go. Oh, everywhere I go, yeah, I go with you. Everywhere I go with you, Jesus. Again, everywhere I go, hey, I go with you. Everywhere I go with you. One more time, here we go. Everywhere I go, hey, I go with you. Everywhere I go with you. Where I go with you. Awesome.
Now all is right. Cassie! Why are you sleeping in my office? What are you doing here?
Oh, I must have fallen asleep. Well, Bonnie, till next year.
Wait! Cassie, how about we be friends and put our rivalry behind us? You know? What do you think?
Sure. Friends.
Well, at least I tried. All right, campers, it is time for bed. Jacob, I heard you had a pact to not shower. Not today, sir. Not at my camp. All right, everyone, I expect you sparkly clean tomorrow morning.
Okay, Mr. Bear, there is no food here. Just go nighty-night. Go nighty-night. Go nighty-night. Who's there? Who's playing tricks on me? I know it's you somewhere out there.
Wow, you won't want to miss next week for our last week at Camp Kukiluki. Hasn't it been fun?
It sure has. Kids, the fun is only just beginning. We want you to be on the Mariners Kids Big Picture Show. Don't forget to submit your videos telling us why you want to be a contestant on Tropical Run. Check out one of the videos that we received this week.
I'm Asher. And I'm Miles, and we're best friends. We're gonna take this tropical run. Winners!
We're so glad you joined us for the Mariners Kids Big Picture Show. Next up is our Family Connect question. Grab your mom, your dad, your grandparents, older brother or sister, and have fun with this question.